Hello everyone, my subscribers, my followers, the Maniacal S10 channel specialty tool videos now. As you can see, I've got my goggles on. I can't get the camera to flip back and forth, so I'm having to do it the manual way, so please be with me and be patient. I appreciate. Always be safe, first priority. Now, I've made up a jig to drill holes in rods and bolts so they stay still, so you can drill a straight hole without getting your fingers too close to a drill press. Never ever use a drill press, operate a drill press with gloves. It's only for professionals. Now, here we go. I've designed a jig for bolts, rods, to hold it so you can drill a straight hole where you want it at. This is basic angle iron, just have to be bed framing, and it's at a 1.25 inches, and the slot I have cut in it is right at 6.5. And this pad I welded to it is basically just metal pad, bar stock I should say, and it is right at 1.125 inches by 7/8 by 1/4 thick. Just tack welded one end, and I'll show you what I've got to keep it all level here. So here we go to the other workbench where my drill press is at. And once again, never operate a drill press with gloves on, period. Now I'm going to try to do all this one-handed, of course. This is the rod that we're going to use. It's 6-sided. Where'd it go? I've already been testing this out. Drove one sideways, they're a little off center, and the other two centered. So just seeing how it's going to do, how good it's going to work. Just a test piece. So bear with me here just a second, and I'll be right back to get this set up. Now, this small pad, which is the same part of the bar stock that I tack welded at this end of the jig, it was already slotted. I don't have a milling machine to do this, so luckily it's already slotted. And just for an example right now, got the drill bit in, and that's right at 1/4, and I'm going to try this one-handed. That way the drill bit goes all the way through, it can run along that slot. And this little piece of pad, which is about the same size as what I tack welded to it, is to keep it all level so it drills straight hole. I moved it back from the drill press temporarily before I forget to show and tell you this. These little cut marks at the end of the slot, get this to focus, and right there and there, those are reference marks for the end of the slot. That way you can set your bolt or rod where you need to without actually drilling into the jig. Back to drill press. And the center one, as you can see there, is so when I put my welding clamp onto this, it won't mesh it down in there. Just to keep it all level, and the slot is just so I can go through it. Now I got this all set up. It's a little tedious, but I got it. Wish I could do all this and you'd be able to see what I'm doing, how I do it, but I don't have that set up yet. I'm hoping to work on that in the near future to do that. Now, as you can see, trying to get this to line up for me. That's as straight as I want to get it. The hole looks like it's lined up with the bit, but I don't want it lined up with the bit. I'm going to drill a new hole. So, be right back. Okay, I told you earlier in this video, a 1/4 inch bit. No, it's 11/64. I just pulled one out. Okay, now let's take a look here and see what we have here. How good we're lined up. Don't look too bad. This way you don't have to use a center punch to mark the rod or bolt to drill it. You can if you want to, but this is, if you don't have that or those tools, this will work. Just slow and easy, let the bit do the work. And also, as you drill, add a little oil. I just use oil that I from changing the oil in my vehicles. It's all it takes. And a good sharp bit. And let's see, to get started here. And once again, for professionals only, and never ever wear gloves working with a drill press. So here we go. Let's see how this works. Slow and easy. Now you should focus. Slow and easy. Don't worry too much about the sound. Depending how hard the steel is how you're going to be drilling. Now, to get rid of metal shavings, it won't hurt to use a brush. Brush can't jerk your hand into a drill for the bit. Gloves will. And here we go at it again. Slow and easy. Take your time. Slow and easy. You can barely see my hand move. Okay, it's time to brush off the shavings. A little more oil. And if my welding clamp holds on to this, we'll stay straight. We're about halfway now. You hear the sound change, you're cutting. Oh, my clamp holds. To focus. Got this all slipped. Sorry about me shaking here. I squatted down a little bit so you can see which way it goes through. And still is slow and easy. And we are through. Right through the slot in the bottom piece. Perfect. Done. A1 job. Perfect. No harm, no hurt, no danger. Great. Okay, be right back. I've taken it all apart now. Now I'm going over to the other workbench. Let's get a good look at this, I hope. Get this to focus. First 3 holes from right to left, I'd already drilled. There's the 4th one. Dead center on a hexagon rod, which means it's 6-sided. I'm going to try to get that to focus where you can see that. There we go. Now you can see the edges. It even does good on a 6-sided rod or hexagon rod. And let's see here a minute. Be right back. Okay. I measured this and it came out to be half-inch rod stock, hexagon, 6 sides. All went really well. Now that you can put a boat through it, you can put wire through it, whatever size that'll fit that hole. 11/64 I said, so up to that. And if you need to make a pin for it, a Clivis pin, something another of that nature, it's good to go. But this is not high carbon steel. It wouldn't have drilled quite as easy. But it's a mild steel, and it worked great. I got a lot of this rod stock for this purpose. I'm just using this for a test piece and video purpose. So there you have it. And once again, goggles, always be safe, can't be too safe, and never no gloves. Done by a professional only. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed the video and it all works out good for you. Be careful, have fun, stay safe, and more special tools on the way. Next one will be, if I don't forget to do the one I'm wanting to do next, will be a flex plate / flywheel wrench, which I made. For versatility, I would need to make some other pieces for it to fit different flex plates or flywheels for Chrysler and Ford. But right now I've made it for a 1/68 tooth flex plate or flywheel. So I will show you all this later in another video. So thanks once again for subscribing. Any new subscribers, my friends, YouTube, my tuber friends, have a great one. Stay safe, stay warm, and it's probably about 10:30 p.m. I'm signing off. Have a great one, y'all, and please like and subscribe. Have a great one. Thanks.